finally releasing the speed paint for this picture. It is a somewhat old picture. You might have seen it last month, probably on Twitter and Instagram. And it is my phone case cover, I guess phone case, whatever, of Link from Breath of the Wild. And he is holding a bottle of Lon Lon milk because it's supposed to be a parody / reference of that one Japanese candy, milky Japanese candy. Just search that up into Google. You'll see the mascot of the little girl with her tongue out. That's what I'm supposed to be referencing. And it is because of that I'm not selling this design anywhere. So if you see this design on some kind of store or whatever, just realize that it is not me and that is art theft. So anyways, you can enjoy this really cute speed paint of Link while I talk about something that I am very serious and passionate about. And that is, well, I'm going to say the person who brought up this question was the Isaiah 100, which is, do you think that anyone can be an artist? Also, Jesus, that scared me. Also, do you think drawing is a skill, or do you think drawing is a talent / something that you're born with or something you work towards? So I guess I'm going to start with my personal definition of an artist. So an artist to me is somebody who puts time and effort and dedication into creating something. So whether you are drawing or making music or photography or writing, as long as you're creating something, in my eyes, you are an artist. And I'm going to be talking mostly about drawing just because that's the kind of artist that I am. But there are a lot of people who will look at my art and say, oh man, I wish I could draw like that. Why can't I draw like that? I can't even draw a stick figure. Well, my friend, you can draw like this. You just haven't practiced, because let me tell you, I did not pop out of my mother with a pencil in my hand and, paper and started drawing this picture that you're seeing right in front of you. I did not start like this. I have been drawing practically every day since I was, 12 maybe, and I'm 21. I'm still not at the level that I wish I was, but overall, it's taken a lot of years to get to where I am now. And the reason why you can't draw like this is because you haven't tried. And that's the obvious thing. And people think, oh, I tried because I drew for like a month. Well, a month is nothing. Drawing is very, very hard. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of self-hatred. It's a lot of everything. And if you don't know how to draw, it's because you just haven't practiced enough. That's what it is, practice. And my number one art inspiration, idol, whatever, is Hansen. He is an animator and an artist and is currently the host, or one of the hosts, of Game Grumps. And a quote that he said not too long ago was that art is a skill, not a talent. I think those were his exact words. I could be off by a little bit, but that's pretty much what he was trying to get at. And I 100% agree with him. Drawing and any type of creating, art, whatever, it's a skill. You work towards it. You practice. You put a lot of work into it, and that's why you're at where you are now. Nobody is born with this thing. I feel like maybe you're born with like more of a passion towards it, and maybe those are the people who actually will put in the work and effort into improving. But overall, anybody who actually takes the time to just sit down for a couple of hours and practice, those are the people who will become artists, who will improve, whether you're born with that passion or not. And so much to talk about. And I remember kind of getting into an argument. It wasn't really an argument, it was more of a debate of this person on Instagram. I posted that quote, right? Art is a skill, not a talent. And somebody commented saying, well, I know this person who draws, but they only draw for money. They only draw because they want commissions. So does that make them an artist? Because I don't think they're an artist. And I remember just like reading that. It wasn't those exact words, but that was pretty much their message. And I remember reading that and being like, what the heck are you going on about? What are you so angry and bitter about? Why is that? Like, what does that have anything to do with whether that person is an artist? It doesn't matter your intentions. If that person, works towards it, if they put their time and effort into improving their art, whether it's because they love it, whether it's because they want to make money, whether it's because they're trying to summon some kind of great demon lord. It doesn't matter your intentions. You are an artist. They were trying to make it seem like this person only draws because they want commissions, so they are not an artist because their intentions aren't pure. Well, the thing is, I don't get why money is such a big deal. I don't get why it makes them bad, because money is great. And God, you are so lucky if somebody wants to pay you for your art, because let me tell you, not a lot of people want to pay for art. It's a huge problem in the art community. So if you're making money off of art, and that's one of the reasons why you're putting so much work and dedication into it, then that's great. Who cares? You're still working for it, you know? Anyways, so yeah, that was kind of their whole argument, which is this person only draws for money, so they can't be a real artist in my eyes. I'm like, well, stop being so bitter and accept that, you know, they're still an artist. It doesn't matter your intentions, okay? If you're creating something, you are an artist. It is a skill. Yeah, I don't get how that had to do with the being whole skill and talent thing. It's still a skill, you know? It has nothing to do with that. Anyways, oh gosh, that made me so angry. Oh, God. As long as you're putting, you know, work into it, into creating something, you are an artist. It doesn't matter your skill level. If you are, you know, if you can be a beginner artist, you can be an artist who has been working on it for many, many years, you are an artist nonetheless. If you like to draw animals, if you like to draw people, if you like to draw anime, if you like to draw realistically, you are an artist. If you are creating something, you are an artist, okay? And like I said, my whole thing is, it's a skill, not a talent. Don't think that just because you are not improving, you know, if it takes you way too long to improve, there's nothing wrong with you. You know, some people do have it a bit easier. I don't know, maybe it is like a genetic thing. Maybe there's like a little bit of that, but nobody is born with this incredible gift, okay? Nobody, okay? So if you see some crazy good artist and you say, oh, I could never be that good. I wish I could, you know, I would never reach that kind of skill. That's total BS. Work for it. Don't give up. I remember having a friend who liked to draw. And I had been drawing for years and years and years, and she had barely gotten started. And she said, hey, can I come over and we could draw together? And I was like, heck yeah, I would love to draw together because I never get to draw with people. And we started drawing, and she would look at my picture and she would look at hers, and she would literally crumple up the paper because she was so angry that she could not draw like me. But she had only been drawing for a couple of months. Like, of course you can't draw like me. I've been doing this for years. Why are you so angry? You shouldn't look at another artist that is, I don't know, more skilled and then get angry. You should be motivated to continue practicing so that you could reach that level. It's okay. I feel like I got off track a bit, but yeah. So I guess that kind of answers the second part of the question, which is if it's something you work towards. And yes, I think it is something you work towards. I think it's something that it's not really given to you. It takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of dedication, a lot of strength, I think, because it's really easy to be discouraged from drawing because it's so hard and you don't see the improvement right away. So a lot of people get discouraged, but it is something that it's always worth. And in the end, it's always worth practicing in the end. Okay, I think I have to stop myself now because my heart is just pounding and I am very, very passionate about this topic and I could talk about this forever. So I have to stop myself right now. Hey, oh, did you notice a little mountain in the back? You see that? That's a good touch, right? That's a nice touch right there. And as you can see, I am finishing up the picture. I think it turned out pretty cute. I am not proud of my work a lot of the times, and I'm actually proud of this one. So yeah, that's all I've got to say on that. And anyways, so yes, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble about this for so long. Is there anybody still watching this? I'm not even sure. But I hope you found this interesting and encouraging because I would love for more people to start drawing and to, you know, realize that nobody starts out like this. So yeah, continue practicing and putting work into it. And yeah, Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot, and I hope you have a great week and a great life, and take care of yourself and be safe. And I love you so very much. Okay, thank you once again. Bye!